Sorry for the dull background. Okay, there's some interesting discussions going on right now. I woke up early in the morning checking X. Now, some of you guys possibly don't use X, but I do. And I was on X, came across a post from AF Post. It said that apparently, allegedly, there's a there's there's some stuff going on behind the scenes at Daily Wire, and Brett Cooper and Jeremy Boring are having a little spat. Oh wow, I am completely shocked. And then I said, you know what? I checked Brett Cooper's YouTube channel, a community post, Instagram. I checked the I just searched Brett Cooper on Google, and no articles came up. No new articles came up discussing anything behind the scenes. So this is all just rumors. And I said this is fake news. Oh, sorry, I'm eating a sweet. Um, if you hear any crunching, I'm sorry. Of course, you can hear the crunching. I'm so close to the camera. Anyways, anyways, the sweet is for my throat. I made a video discussing this, and I decided not to go ahead with the video because I felt like I kept saying too many times. Um, so there's a thread on Twitter talking about, well, two videos in this thread that focuses on the rumors of Daily Wire. Now, the first rumor is that Brett and Jeremy Boring are not having it. They are very, very much fighting. And there's a reason why we see Brett Cooper's producer on a YouTube channel. Some people speculated that Brett's pregnant, but no. The rumor is that they are training Rachel to take the place of Brett Cooper, to take over that channel. And wow, that is fascinating. That's really fascinating, but also scary because Brett isn't going to be with the Daily Wire forever. A contract will end on December. So I'm guessing December 31st, my assumption is. Um, so yeah, the next rumor is Daily Wire spent 66 million on the Pendragon cycle, and they only had enough money for getting the scripts for these movies. Well, not movies, series, Pendragon cycle and the Atlas Shrugged series. And guess what? The movie studios they are working with allegedly paid for everything else. Bonfire Legend, the studio that worked on Run Hide Fight and the Gina Carano movie and the other movie with the Pantry. Some of you guys don't remember that. Well, guess what? Guess what? Those guys apparently were going to fund also they were funding Pendragon, but also they were going to fund Atlas Shrugged. And it costed 66 million for one season of the Pendragon. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. And obviously, when you hear that number, it's so easily dismissive because one, Jeremy Boring has already pledged 100 million into children's entertainment. So there's that. Now, of course, this has come from investors as well. I'm guessing a lot of the money came from investors too. So there's that. Um, I don't know how the company works exactly, if it's only investor funding or if they take money from elsewhere, like if it's also off self-funded as well. Um, so 66 million for one season of one show is really high, especially coming from Jeremy Boring because he spent 100 million on multiple shows for Bentke. So it doesn't make sense for him just to spend 66 million. Once again, let me just remind you, these are all alleged stuff from an insider or someone close by. So I would say, yeah, possibly these things could be stretched. The truth could be stretched. People just could be trying to spread false rumors. Um, so there's that. Then you also have Um, you also have a rumor that Jeremy is just being ruthless to his employees and is laying off some people, and is too in his head. That's what the rumor was. Is too in his head. You basically have to watch that those videos. One from James Lee, who broke the story, and the other from Ian Carroll. I think that's his name, Ian Carroll. Oh, Ian Carroll. I think I'm mixing up the names. Sorry. Um, so you have to check them out on Twitter to watch the full videos and understand what the heck is going on, because whatever's going on right now, it's worrisome for the platform of Daily Wire. It's worrisome to Brett Cooper fans, and that's the thing. Brett won't be able to discuss a lot of the stuff because she's under an NDA. Um, Many contracts have NDAs, so once you're out of the company, you can't really speak bad about them. That's the thing. Also, um, also, if uh, if all of this is true, let's just say if all of this is true, then I'm extremely disappointed in Jeremy Boring for for not really, you could say, not really taking the best approach to his company. So one of the guys trying to bringing this rumor up, he mentioned something about Steven Crowder. He mentioned something about how last year Steven Crowder had you could say a major fight with Daily Wire, and of course, there's so much details he left out. One of the details was that Jeremy also explained each side of the story, and he explained why if you get a video demonetized on YouTube, why the money won't really come back to you. You know, he explained that. He explained that perfectly well. At the end of the day, they're still a business. They're still trying to make some money, and Steven Crowder's contract was 50 million. In order to make that money, you need to get some revenue. You need to generate revenue from YouTube. That's your biggest source of income. So if you're going to be getting that from YouTube, sometimes you have to be quiet on certain stuff. I've watched Michael Knowles censor himself many occasions. However, when it comes to those censorships, it isn't just self-censoring. It's just small sections of the video cut off, and there will be a text on the screen stating that you have to watch the rest of the segment on the official Daily Wire platform, because that way it won't be censored. That way you can hear the full story, and sometimes you can hear that extra spiky conversation, because you can't really say that on YouTube. And if you want to spread your message, if you want to gain some ground on YouTube, you have to kind of meet them halfway. So if you're a big conservative company, you have to meet them halfway. And when you gain enough audience, you can really reel them in to your platform, because Daily Wire has reached a lot of subscribers just from YouTube, and a lot of Daily Wire Plus subscribers from YouTube. So if you have a bait, you can really reel people in. And I think just having a general video with general political discussions can really bring people in to your website for more hard hitting stuff. Now, what else can I say really? But all of these are just rumors. Once again, I have to say, like for the 100th time, we can't really jump to conclusion. But if all of this is true, then I'm very disappointed in Jeremy for for being so ruthless, and especially for spending so much on the Pendragon cycle. And well, that's not even E's money though. That's the owner of Bonfire Legends money. You know, it's a bit disappointing when you hear those stuff. Like, why would he spend so much on this? I get it. You want your production value to be great, but I feel like 66 million would be great for like 10 different shows on your platform. It works out well for Bentke because they spent the money properly. They spent 100 million properly. creating new shows, buying the rights of of old shows, new shows. They're doing that really well and really efficiently. They even for one show started to co-produce. I think it's called something. It's a show with puppets. They're starting to co-produce that. That's fantastic, right? It's pretty cool. But at the same time, it's like they managed to do that so well. Yet for one season of the Pendragon Cycle, it's really expensive. Then you also have Brett Cooper's Snow White, which I don't think it's going to be happening now. That's a bit disappointing because I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle of that full discussion. I would have rather have them work on a different fantasy, an underrepresented fantasy story, and also I really wish that I know that their Snow White will be extremely different, but still I don't think we're getting Snow White if Brett Cooper is leaving. We're not getting Snow White. And of course, with the Pendragon cycle, there will be major recasts. I'm not sure if they might even do reshoots now. That's another theory I have. If Brett leaves, then there might be reshoots because she plays a character on the Pendragon cycle. And of course, to bring everyone back, that's going to be like an extra expensive thing. They can either do that, or they can just recast her in the sequel season. In season 2, if she plays a big role in the next season, they can just recast her. That's it. Um, but it does seem that Daily Wire is slowly, getting us ready with a different host of the comment section. So Brett Cooper is going away. A friend is going to take over, and it turns out that, well, the rumors suggest that Brett Cooper, Brett Cooper, Brett Cooper's friend Rachel was offered such a large amount, and she just couldn't refuse, and now she's taking a friend's place. I'm not sure if she volunteered to take this spot, or Jeremy just offered maliciously, because there was a rumor that Jeremy was upset about Brett Cooper, something about Brett Cooper. So obviously, he's adding a best friend the role. It's either that a best friend has volunteered to take this role, or basically Jeremy just decided to give Rachel the role because he's upset at Brett, and Brett and Rachel are best friends. So there could be some friendship breaking stuff going on. Really worrisome stuff. I'm disappointed with all the rumors if it's real. And the thing is that it's so easy to debunk some of the rumors because a lot of people who are perpetuating those rumors, they don't know that much about Daily Wire. I've been watching them for some time. I understand just a bit about them. So obviously it's easy for me to understand, and really easy for me to expel some of those misconceptions. But sometimes those so-called misconceptions could just be the truth. But once again, right now, I'm going to call them misconceptions for the most part. And the good ending seems that Brett possibly is just not gonna sign a contract, or maybe she will work with Daily Wire for movies, but she won't be a political host anymore. Maybe she doesn't want to do that anymore. Maybe she wants to focus on other stuff, but maybe she wants to do movies instead, which I think that would be a better solution to do. If she doesn't want to do political commentary anymore, I really think she could really do um, well, if she doesn't want to do Daily Wire type of political commentary, then I think she could do commentary on her own. But the thing is that she kind of already sunk her feet into the acting roles, and a lot of people are awaiting her Snow White. So, how do you think everyone will feel when they find out that Brett isn't going to be at the Daily Wire? So it could also mean that maybe she's just going to work for acting roles at the Daily Wire instead as a regular actor. Maybe she just has only like a few contracts with that, and that's just it. That just could be the rumor. And um, what else can I say? But I'm just hoping for the best because Daily Wire is one of those companies that really understands just a bit of conservative culture, just a bit. They understand that you need to make films in order to really make it big and push your narratives and stuff like that, because there's no point in just complaining about everything going woke when you don't want to do anything about it, right? Like, I can say something is woke 100 times, but is it going to change everything? Okay, it'll make people aware of stuff, definitely, but it's going to have a 50-50 chance of either changing something massively or not changing anything at all. So you might as well just get into the film industry, make your own films. And Jeremy is actually a filmmaker, so he's been in Hollywood in the past, so he kind of knows what goes on. He kind of knows what's going on. Now, once again, all of these are just rumors. I really want to hope for the best, because at the end of the day, this is just going to destroy their reputation. If this is true, it's also going to destroy. It's going to destroy, you could say, all future plans, possibly. And I thought the Crowder stuff was going to destroy Daily Wire's reputation a bit, but no, it could be this one, because a lot of people like Brett, a lot of people love Brett, and if there was some kind of problem and Brett just had a problem with the Daily Wire, then obviously a lot of people will have distrust in the Daily Wire even more. Um, what else can I add to this conversation? So all I'm hoping for is the good ending. It's either that Brett is just leaving commentary, and she may stick for movies and stuff, but she's just gonna maybe focus on other roles for other companies too. Maybe she might just leave political commentary altogether and work somewhere else for movies and whatever. Or maybe she'll just work with Daily Wire for the movies, and that's just how they'll keep in touch. But um, that's just it. That's just it. Um, that's the good ending I'm hoping for. I hope there's nothing malicious going on behind the scenes, because I don't like malicious stuff. I don't like horrible things, you know? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I'm sorry for the background. I don't have a live screen recorder, so I can't. Well, I have a screen recorder, but I don't have a live version. I don't think the one I have can stream my screen live. I know YouTube has a screen recorder that you can do it live, but I tried it a few times and it felt very weird. Like, it didn't make me feel happy using it. I miss my laptop, because if I had my laptop, you guys would have known by now that I would be showing you all of the stuff, what's going on. I would be showing the footage. I would be talking, giving you proper analysis. But now all you guys have to see is my bed. It's my dull bed. It's quite comfortable, but it's still quite dull. Well, it's also a mix of a dull and bright day. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Bye.